Dear teachers and dear families of this planet Earth, how are you doing? I hope everything is really good. Everyone is learning our songs and practicing beautiful choreography, right? For those seasonal festivals. It's going to be really beautiful, and for sure for our organization launching day as well. That will be in August 24th. 2023, our year one. Are you ready for a new humanity, for a new planet with more peace and love for all of us, right? And for us to share the gifts we have, in different areas, help each other, and united, we will be able to do that, right? And be in a better position, right, for everyone. All right, my friends. So here's Goiana Ferreira from Florida and the Peace and Love International Organization headquarters, right? I am the international director right now, and this work gonna be really beautiful, special. Please share every day with your friends, with your family, friends, co-workers, and neighbors. All right? Very good. So here I have a few videos, that combine with situations of our lives, things that we are living at this present time, May 2023, because we have to put them combined with the updates. So here I'm gonna say a few words about the tababuia, because just this last week we have been getting a lot of seeds, tababuia seeds from the neighborhood. I also have many notes I made during a class I was taking here close by, a class. So I made many notes there. So you're gonna see some notes that I made with comments, but basically it's that. It's just for us to prove who we are, where we were, what we were doing. So that's why many videos I say a few things about ourselves, or I show my face, okay? All right, so thank you so much for your participation. Please subscribe right now. Activate the bell so you receive following videos and also new live streams about our work, okay? In May now we are doing updates for everything we can, a quick update. So you have videos for all departments. And if you combine those videos we are doing in May, we already have, 41 videos. With some are new items and some is just updates from things we said before. If you combine those videos from May with the videos we made when we first opened this account in January 2022, those 14 videos we posted on that time, that's it. That's the basic videos you need to start. It's a good start. All right? Okay, so welcome to our Peace and Love International Organization, and share with your family and friends. Practice everything you can, start improving your own life, help those it's possible for you, and get ready. We see you soon. It's a beautiful work. Let's do it united. All right, so every family watching those presenters gonna be also over there, their own family members. That's okay. They don't vote. They don't have the paper with them, right? But yes, they can watch, right? Their family, they can be present. All right. So for the first 4 weeks, remember I said 4 weeks, they have 2 minutes. They clap after every single presentation, they clap. So, even before they put the grade, they clap. And while they are presenting, you already start thinking which grade you're gonna give. Because sometimes at the very last seconds, oh, this is really great, right? You change your opinion. So pay attention, already start thinking which grade you're gonna give to them. Yes, you clap after each presentation. It's forbidden to say bravo, great, awesome. No, we're not doing that for this time, okay? And then they have 4 weeks, every week to that same team with what? 4 minutes each. So those meetings are much longer, all right? But we have always, everyone on the same day, one after another. Department 1 to 10, nobody leave, nobody arrive late, okay? Gonna take longer, yes, but it's okay, all right? So, and it's wife, husband, here too, wife, husband, okay? So they know what they're talking about, how they're talking, then gonna be a time. So they need to do, you see this form here that I'm making? So gonna be time for them to talk about general departments, right? All 10 departments, let's put like that. Info, right? Information. Info about all 10 departments, right? And they also need to do the information for their own department. Okay? So we're gonna tell you how long. So in the beginning is easy, right? 2 minutes and 2 minutes. Okay? All right? And then after, guess is the same. 4 minutes and 4 minutes. Wife, and then we have the whole thing, husband. I guess something like that, all right? Some of them gonna take a long time, but we need, my friends, we need that to get going. All right, very good. Let's see what else we say here. So yes, you clap. At the very end, at this last 4 weeks, you can use simple words. Great, awesome, but not like too much, okay? And you can say their first name, because both of them have last name, so you can say either or, first or last name, okay? If it's a teacher, you can say, oh, Miss Ferreira, right? I'm not applying for any position, but anyways. So, okay? All right, so this is very good. You can say their first or last name. Yes, great. Oh, fantastic. Need to be, of course, a real vote, right? But yes, Janine, great. Yes, Robert, awesome. So you say something. When? During clapping time, okay? Not, of course, if they say something awesome, it's forbidden to make a pause, okay? It's only when they finish, all right? And who gonna time that? Someone that is not with this paper, right? Just to help them. Can be a family member right there, okay? And those same children, teens, right? They need to have their own at the school, the same exact thing, to make sure the whole family is really awesome, not the mom and dad, right? And the elders, the same way, they need to do the same exact thing at this Elders' Day. That they're really great at that, right? But then let's put here, they can do the 2 minutes. So let's do 2 minutes, and the elders, 2 minutes. Let's keep, instead of 2 and 4, we just do 2 and 2. Every age, even those that for more simple things can have afterwards what we say, they can be, for important situation is only 8 years old and above, right? 8 years old and above, yeah. They can, yes, they can do 2 and 4 minutes. 2 minutes and 4 minutes, yes. So let's do for the elders as well, 2 minutes and 4. Who they're gonna be presenting to? Other teachers or their classmates, right? Just to not, they're competing somehow with other children, families. They're gonna be evaluated The form is the same to be easy, right? So dress appropriately. Look the audience, right? They look a little bit. So the person is standing here, right? They look a little bit here or there, you know. They have eye contact with the audience a little bit. So all these things gonna be pointed, all right? It was clear, articulate well, everything gonna have points, all right, at this form. Okay, so let's see what else we can talk. So we have here, we talk about yes, you clap, yes, children, teens, elders, young adults, everyone need to be doing those presentations. Study, yeah, it's not just the mom and dad, right? The whole family gonna be really smart, really positive. Okay, all right. It is God will. Yeah, if it's something sad happen, you don't say. That's just a regular update. It's forbidden to say it's God will. God will for negative things on planet Earth, for negative things on family? No. It's because family somehow got, in situations that is, it's hard to even say how happened, right? But it happened. People that are slaves of their jobs in different situations, or refugees, okay? We don't say that, because God and nature always want what is positive for everyone. If you see a human being is perfect, right? It's beautiful, it's perfect. Trees to grow from little seeds, perfect, it's beautiful, right? Okay, so that's how we're gonna say. If you're saying something negative, don't say. You keep on the positive. Yes, it's God wills and nature will for us to be happy and healthy. Awesome. That's how you're going to say. All right? Okay, so always when you mention God, you always mention nature. All right. So what is active listening? It can be with your eyes that you agree, or some words. I see. Oh, I see. I understand. You say just a word, back. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yes, I understand. Very simple. Don't just keep listening, because when you want to make a break at the conversation, you already were doing these mini breaks, because some people talk too much, all right? Because, they're needy, or it's just how they are, their personality. But yes, I see. Okay, I understand. But then when comes the moment you think it's enough, you have other things to do, or you already have an answer for that person, okay, and then you make a break or say, okay, so let me tell you then. You make a pause, all right? Don't just keep listening forever. All right, so you focus. You do not lose the person if you're capable to do it, to help that person. You get it done. When you go to a supermarket, you need something, you don't know where it is, and the person, already looked the signs, couldn't find. What the person gonna do? Ask, right? You show the person where that product is located. So basically it's that. If you're helping someone, you help that person. It's in your hand. If you're a teacher, cell phone teacher, computer teacher, English teacher, organization guidelines teacher, you help that person to learn, to get what they need. All right? Okay, so let me see here. We have some more notes. Everyone know our work is for an international constitution, a proposal for all countries. How are we going to make that happen, you can ask me, right? Well, we are going to share those videos, as I've been doing for a long time, for a few years now. Talk to neighbors, talk to co-workers, family, friends, send emails to your governor, state governor, city mayors, county mayors, the president. That's how it's going to work, okay? Always be safe. Who you can send, who you trust. You don't want, anybody to say you're crazy, and send you to jail. No, you're gonna do in a reasonable way until the organization launching day. You respect the law of your own country. So, in some countries are fine. You send emails to congressmen, you send emails to senators, or prime minister, or queens and kings, whichever is your reality. You send them email. But in some countries, that's forbidden. So how you can start? You start with what's possible. Family, good practice, start studying English, right? About the organization, one neighbor here, a neighbor there, okay? All right, just be smart and 100% safe. After the organization launching day, that's different. All countries should already agree. Families, people from all countries should already agree, okay? All right. So it's mandatory to have our own trained staff at all adult education. Yeah, I said we need a train, but you can start training yourself if you have the goodwill. Let's say you're already listen to let's say 2 hours from each department. Then you can start. If it's no one better than you can start. 2 hours from each department. Why? Because of course you're gonna be catching up, right? Study more so you can guide more and keep going. But then you have the basics. And what those basic items are of these 2 hours? Let's do 4 hours for each. Yeah. Okay, 4 hours of each department. Which videos you're gonna watch that are the most important? So I tell you right now, they are the ones from the first videos of our YouTube channel that are from December and January, December 2021. I start putting them. So you're gonna see those first videos there. Some I finished in January 2022, but you already know. So I have, I think 1 or 2 videos from each department. They have a picture, of myself that I keep for the whole videos. And May, the videos in May. We have 40 videos already posted. May 2023. Okay, so those are the videos you're going to watch. 4 hours of each department. Which videos are the best? The very first one. So you scroll them down, you click the videos, right? You go on YouTube, put there Peace and Love Organization, gonna come up our channel. You scroll down, all those 500 gonna be the first ones right there. I put 1 for each department. I think the family, I have 2 videos for the family practice. All right, so you're gonna go to the first videos and the last, May 2023. All right, here it is. You combine them both, what you got? The most important. After this, you're gonna make your own video. We already watched and took notes from those first videos and from those last videos. And we are going to start our class on. Send email to your friends, families, at the park or at our own residential community, whichever is your reality, okay? Class is gonna be this day, every morning or every afternoon or which time, okay? And you set up yourself what is reasonable for you. You need money or not, you need points or not, okay? What is reasonable, that's you. You in charge. Which type of people you're gonna set, that's you in charge. Make a sign-in list, offer to everyone. It is forbidden to get drunk, it's forbidden to talk too much. You already talk about the basics. We are here to learn English. All right, you teach English. We're here to learn about the organization. All right, about the organization. Okay, so if a person lost... Okay. If the person really got something negative, I already said, don't focus on a negative. Already offer that person a solution and think positive. All right. So that's what we're doing. Let's see here. Churches to close down, send your emails, right? Or ask even to start the school there. That you can also do. Ask them to already offer a place for school. A very reasonable, small amount, or you say you're going to share the water bills, okay? And if you can, already ask them to close down and already offer to open up. Here, open up, okay? All right. And you try always to talk to them, right? Go for a few meetings, see how they are, so see who is the person in charge. Because sometimes, my friends, the email you send to people, the right person does not even reach, does not even know about. The secretary already say, oh, that's not needed, that's not needed, even delete your email. So try to go there, if it's possible, see who is the leaders, go another week, even 2 or 4 weeks, if you believe that's the best way. Because, as I said, you have to see who is the person that make decisions. So you can call them, ask, but then you start going these 2 weeks or 4 weeks. So they will have an idea who you are. You're applying to open a school, they already have an idea who you are. Okay? And then when you write there the meeting of these people that make the decision, right? And the same as business owners, right? Try to go a few days, right? When you're right there at the meeting, say, look, we came with this who? These 4 couples, so you're never alone, right? These 4 couples are here to offer you this school and this and that, right? So, okay? And you can even send them an email with some basic details of the school according to what is on our YouTube channel. All right, so we're gonna offer. We're gonna do outside learning games. We're gonna teach English to kids and adults in the afternoon, for example, right? Or both. We have the morning and afternoon teams for kids, and we have the morning and afternoon English classes for elders. Okay, so you send them an email for them to have a look a day before this meeting. After the meeting is already accepted. So according to reality, always be smart on the decisions that you're making and really do the best you can. Always be polite, respectful in person as well. Dress nicely and you're ready. Okay? Do not use the word about Jesus if they ask, so you're not Christian then? You came these 2 or 4 weeks, you're not Christian? He said, no, but you also talk about God. You have to be smart for quick. You know what you're going to say? Why you have been going there for 2 weeks or 4 weeks, right? Oh, but you also talk about God. I came here, you talk about God. I'm not Christian, but I believe in God, all right? Or if you're going to a Jewish church, so you have been coming to our church 2 or 4 weeks, you're not even Jewish, but you talk about good practices, and I have this school, a proposal to you. Just be honest, just practice ahead what you're going to answer to these people. Maybe it's not a church, maybe it's a business. So car dealers, places that gonna close down soon. Bars, places that's, this tobacco, nicotine, stores, everything that's negative gonna be the first ones to close down, right? Okay, so the same thing. Go talk, you're not going to smoke, not going inside, but call them outside. So how are you doing? How's your day? What do you sell here? Oh, this, tobacco, nicotine, vaping, right? You listen that person at the door of their store. Oh, do you work here? You're the owner. Oh, okay, I see. And then, in that case, you're going to discover who is the owner if you didn't find online, right? and then say, oh, can we have a day? You don't go against their business right away, because then they're not even going to listen you for a proposal for a school or adult education, So talk to them a little bit, okay? And then invite them. Step always at the door. If the place is very bad, don't go inside. Talk to them at the door. Who is there at the door to start talking? Which employee? Maybe you can start being friends with the employee for a few minutes. Oh, it's a beautiful day, right? Always your spouse with you. Okay? All right. So for the spiritual meetings, our religious meetings on Sundays, also going to be at this cafeteria for 2 years. For 2 years. No religious meeting outside, because we are working on safety. We need to hear people really well. Answer is going to be short. We already have cameras there. We already have chairs for people. Children, teens sit on the floor, and young adults, they sit on the floor. And for sure, elders have the priority with the chairs that we already have at these apartment hotels, at this Sky Risers Community. What's the name? Let's repeat. Sky Riser Community Kitchen Floors, right? Okay, so you already have everything there. The folding tables, you need a few folding tables. You can have some sturdy tables, but just 2. You can have 2 sturdy tables. All the others need to be folding tables for the yoga class, for the dance class, right? For this stretching time, for those meetings, right? So you have a lot of people sitting on the floor and the chairs in a circle with the elders. But 2 wooden, firm tables with chairs, yes, it's mandatory to keep. So you don't have only that. So we know, right? And they can, if they're painted, it's okay. Or if they're plain wood, that's okay too. All right? Very good. All right. So what else we have here? And always say, yes, but I believe in God. You talk about God, or people you meet on the street, The other thing, always find a way how to captivate that person. That person is really religious. So how are we going to start? Talking about God, that you also believe in God, maybe some words that, you're thankful to nature. How is that person? What that person likes in life? How you're going to approach it's how that person like. That person like organic food, or the person does not care. The person like gardening, but not food. Maybe the person like plants. All right, you start somewhere. Whoa, you like plants. That's really great. We have this program too, or the person like trees. We have this program to help our counties, our state, and plant many trees. You want to join us? See how you're gonna touch people's heart and mind, because you have to always work with both, right? Even for kids, remember, that's for parents. We talk and we play and give loving time, attention. We talk and we be firm, and we also give attention and play with them and compliment. So always they go together. Firmness and love, playtime, right? Kindness. Okay. With people that or you just met, you always have to find how you're gonna touch them. Their minds, their hearts, okay, to captivate them to join our program. Maybe they like plant trees. Good, you start with trees. They like to cook. They like organic. They like exercise. They like to take sun. They already jog, or they're in a wheelchair. Plan how you're going to do it, to captivate them and their family, right? Because you need the whole family. All right, so Talk to your own family. Look, do you know that neighbor, that grumpy neighbor? All right, we're going to invite that neighbor, maybe it's a person alone this week. Shall we? Yes. Okay, so, but what you're going to do first? First, you already took care of your own family, right? You already have some families that support your work. So you have at least 2 or 4 families that already support your work. Then it's okay. You go to other people that you know less, that are less communicative. Leave those for the end. Don't start with them. Start with families, married couples that support the Peace and Love International Organization. Okay, because if you go to someone or business owners that maybe won't like you, you already have support from this family, already have 2, 4, 8 meetings with families that support this work. They are working with you. They help you to think about where the school gonna go, the best location, okay? All right. So, and then you have these 4 families, right? You and 3 more, your total 4 families, and then you're gonna have your meetings, right? Okay, so you can share videos, who's gonna watch this and that, and type, okay? And type and keep at your Google Documents, Google Docs. Open an account on Google and have them on Google Docs. Okay, do not inherit problems from others. So you might encounter someone that you just learn, that have a very sad something happened in their life. Okay, you do not bring it home. You always gonna focus on the positive and be firm. That person died, a family member, or whichever was the situation that family came from. Keep focus on a positive and already tell them, look, we are going to help you, but stop talking about that. Let's focus on a positive. And you explain why. Don't keep mentioning the negative things from before, because people go with so they want, you tell them, so they want to remember the rest of your life, you're that person that suffered. You're this person that you're a winner. You're going to win. You're going to renew life. Yes, we're going to help you, but you're going to win. And that is how you want people to remember. And you help them whichever they need, okay? And you keep reminding them, are you still strong? Yes, you don't even, after a few days, you don't even have to say, you still strong, you're not telling anyone anymore about what's the past, the place you used to live, or that you had no food. You just say once, twice. And after that, oh, you're still strong, right? Doing things and not saying negative things. Past is past, right? Okay, let's keep going. So that's how you can do it. Let's see if we have anything else to mention. So, what did we say before? Always keep a half smile on your face, whichever is happening. Do that, all right? Smile and smile again. Be objective, be intentional, show respect, be polite. They deserve, you deserve as well. You are working for your family, great practices. You deserve to be the 10 department directors. Focus on what you really want, where you want to be the department director of, okay? If your children 8 years old and older, yes, apply now. Okay, apply now, get it done. If your children's up to 7 years old, be ready. You're going to apply in 5 years, in 4.5 years. So you prepare now, get ready, practice, make a note, study. And of course, take care of these little babies, these little children, because all these count points. Okay, so be warm, be kind, Be warm. What that means, be warm? Communicative, give smiles, right? If you respect, good morning, how you doing? Be enthusiastic. Whoa, it's a real gift to be a teacher here. Thank you so much, my dear students, and I'm so proud of you, and also make my life even better. And it's true, much better to be at home, right, doing nothing. How many retired people in so many countries, they're watching TV, or they sleep too much, they don't talk to anybody, they're alone, right? Okay, elders, let's keep going, and you can also be 10 department directors. So let's here make an improvement for English and for the organization, right? For these first 5 years, elders can also apply up to 85 years old. All right? Yeah, up to 85 years old. So we get them moving, they're healthy, maybe even 10 years. Let's keep 5 for now. Up to 5 years, they can apply and have that position. 10 department directors. For what? For what they're applying, that's fine. Because we have many that are really healthy. They have great memory. They can learn fast. They're polite, they're respectful, they have great records. So we give opportunity to the elders. All right? On the future, and then let's do 10 years. Yeah, let's do 10 years. 10 years for those elders up to 85 years old, and they're gonna serve for 5 years because if they're really healthy, right? If they're really healthy, for sure they're gonna live until 90. All right? So up to 85 years old. For couples that are different in age. So what we're gonna do, I said that before, we're gonna keep the same. You put the younger, add the elder, and gonna be the age, the common age gonna be right here, you know, between them both. So for example, this is 30 years old, right? This is 40 years old. When they're gonna retire? And when gonna be this due time for age? The center here, okay? The middle of both of them. All right? The middle. Here, oh, sorry, I didn't show you. One is 30, the youngest 30, the oldest is 40, right? So they're 10 years apart from each other, male, female to male, right? Their spouse. So they calculate right at the center will be the day, right, of their retirement, or this, 85 years old to apply. And now retirement, I already tell you, it's not for them to sit down and do nothing. It's not that. They will have some less working hours, right? Less work hours, and less, study is the same, because while they pass the test. But basically it's that, less working hours and less points or money to help at home, okay? Why? Because usually, you know, the teens start to come, grow up, they're going to start helping, okay? So they work less hours, and they pay less points for their home, rent, electricity, everything, okay? And of course, they're always gonna save some for their vacation. On the first 5 years, vacation is combined together with the family they live with. They cannot go by themselves. Maybe even 10 years, we're gonna tell you afterwards. For security reason. They save together and they go vacation together. All right? So 5 years for sure, and maybe 10 years as well. We're going to let you know afterwards. All right? Okay, so, and here it is. Always be understanding, caring, concerned if something doesn't seem right. Be loving, be verbal, non-verbal only for what is really authorized. Smile, shake hands, or do a little bow. You lean your face just 5 centimeters. It's not to do a huge bow, It's just a little bit with your hands. You put your hands together and you put your hands down a little bit with your body, right? Put in front of your lungs, your chest area. All right, and then you lean, a little bit, and you have that, So you just put your hand a little lean like that, like in front of your chest or here, a little closer. Not face. No, not face, because the cameras need to see. So don't do like that. Do here, okay? Here. That's the right way. Because everything we do, we want to be safe for cameras. Prove that you did that. You're saying hello nicely. So, or you shake hands or you do this. Here, near chest, with your body. Both hands, because I'm holding the phone, but you can see, right? Okay, so thank you so much. Appreciate. Here's Glenda Ferreira from Florida. We see you soon. All right, so, and how you can hug or not people. So people of your family, you can hug. You can hug friends that you don't see for a long time sideways. We are married couples hugging another married couples. We like them well. We are friends for many years or for a few years, or we are really happy to meet them. It's okay, but it's hug sideways, never front. Woman to woman or man to woman, doesn't matter. It's always sideways. Oh, good to see you. And tap a little gently on their backs. That's okay, right? So, own family members living together, yes, they can hug forward, but with respect. For example, it's a mother hugging a grandfather or another woman, a teen or their own mother, they have breasts. All right, the hug needs to be a little more far away from each other, not too tight. Who gives a tight hug is the only spouse. Teens the same way. 15 years old and older, that is the limit, So we hug our children, teens, a little better until they're 14, but depends on the occasion, right? A little closer, but yes, they have a breast, right? If male to male or a male to a female, we just give a little more space to be respectful. So this is how it is. If it's someone that live with you, yes, you can give a forward hug. Because it's important. We don't want to be like nowadays. Nobody hug anybody. Nobody hug anybody. Nobody touch anybody. It's not right either, right? So that's how it is. So what's the age, for everyday hugs? I think 14 years old, and then gonna have a little more space, okay? But if it's a special event, a birthday, graduation, yes, hug them, right? Because it's in a respectful way, right? It's in a respectful way, but not to squeeze them, that is different. But like if they're children, up to 14 years old, they're gonna give you a hug, my boy, a hug, my girl, my daughter, right? Okay? Oh, grandma, come here. Let me give you a hug. But it's respectful. You understand? Great. All right. And for everyone that do not live at the same house, how is the hug? Sideways. One person is here, the other person is here, looking at the same direction. It's just arms that go around each other. Okay? So it's not one person like looking here, the other person. No, not this. All right? They look at the same direction. All right? But just the arms go around each other with respect. Wow, really great seeing you. I think that's the best for now. Works for anybody in any country, in any previous culture. It will be really great. Here it is. All right. So, just do and don't be like, don't judge and don't be defensive, That's not the right word for us to be, okay? And don't be a victim, ever. If you hear someone that sounds like a victim, start guiding them. Focus on the positive. You're not a victim of your past. Past is gone, and we go on. And what you can do, if you already have students, for example, you speak English and you go into a third world country, you're going to guide the whole class with those words. Whichever happened in your life before, leave it there. We have to move from now on. What we need? Water, food, shelter, good health. You're going to ask them. What we need? They have to repeat those words, because the basic we have to keep, instead of you keep saying over and over, you already start asking them, all right? Okay, articulate better now. What we need? Water, food, shelter, good health. All right, now everyone gonna talk a little more quietly. Water, food, shelter. Okay, a little stronger without screaming. Water, food, So this way you start also teaching what quiet means, what stronger means. Now only the females, now only the males. What we need in life, you see? So with those things you keep, what do we have planted today? Okay, parsley, cilantro, arugula, and lettuce. What did we plant today? You see, you're gonna be, okay, so now only the teens and only the elders. That I think is better. Don't go there. Don't go by age. Yeah, but you can do females and males. Good. You can do yes, you can do quiet, stronger. You can do singing. Yeah, answer singing now. What that is? Water, food, shelter. Singing a note higher at the second tone. So that's how I just did right now. Or the other way around. No, we don't do the other way around. Singing 2 tones going higher. Water, food. So simple things like that. You can be creative. They are positive. And what you're doing? Teaching them other things. What did we plant today that's red? Tomato or acerola or pitanga, right? Even some of them I say mangoes, all right? Okay, so very good. Let's get organized. See you soon. All right, my friends. So now we are here to give a few examples of different songs, right, that we can use. What you're going to do. So if you like a song, you believe that is good, is mostly every word, every sentence beautiful, is harmonious. What harmonious means? Even samba can be harmonious, right? But heavy metal is not harmonious, hip hop is not harmonious, most of them, not everyone. Okay, what it counts, they need to have some kind of melody into it, right? Needs to be harmonious, but that is not the beat, the sounds, the consistency, all right? All these things count, they're important. And of course, the lyrics. So this is a very simple song I'm getting here, because I want also to say that songs from religions, if they're beautiful, we can be used. As soon as we say, we use the words God and nature all the time. So if you use the word God and then you're going to use the word nature, you can repeat the sentence, that is okay. For us, if it's really beautiful, right? Harmonious, as I said, because some songs from different religions, they're beautiful. They're harmonious. They have a different rhythm. They have, their culture in it. That's okay, because God is one God, and that's what we're going to say for all countries, for everyone, right? All right, so let's get this one. It's a Christian song, as you see, but that is not the main thing you're going to look, all right? So if you know someone, you're gonna write to them. You, for example, if you have somebody, you are subscribed to, all right, write to them, please join the Peace and Love International Organization. You're gonna write there and say, please already change a few words from your songs and repost them all. Repost them all with your face in front. Why? And your spouse. So as soon as they're married, they have 2 children, they can post their song. Those that are not ready yet, don't have the elders living with them, they have to wait. Okay? So go ahead. Where are these people going to put their songs? At their own YouTube channel. Who wrote the song? Okay? Those that was a combination of people, right? Because some wrote the music, right? And some wrote the lyrics. All right. Everyone that wrote the song and everyone that wrote the lyric, they can record the song and post at their own YouTube family YouTube channel, right? As a gift to the organization with the new words improved, if any, right? That's fine. But, you can only make that public, as soon as you have all the basic points. What it is, you're officially married, you have 2 children, you have the elders with you, you're already studying and having this YouTube channel, the basic, that is, then is okay. Because we don't want anyone just to get their songs and do that. You need to have the basics. You're already applying, this last point here, you're already applying the Peace and Love Organization. All right? Then it's okay. So what you're going to do, you're going to set up days, you're going to practice, record, have them ready. Yes, you can put at your YouTube account. That's okay. But gonna be not public yet. Because the video is done, it's okay, so you won't have space at your own cell phone because everything will be done in cell phone for everyone, the whole planet. All right? So and then you're gonna put the version, right? Say the month, day, time you record, location, can be a park, can be a auditorium, whichever you decide, not gymnasium, not stadiums, an auditorium, that's okay, or a meetings room, that's okay as well, all right? Or at a beautiful garden, at your own community or at the park, so you can decide, right? Okay, so you can do it with basic instruments, the most basic. You cannot have those big drums, but it's okay if you have acoustic guitar, but no electric guitar, nothing electric. Yeah, try to go for already the natural, right? Instruments. And some people can be on the back, their family members, of course their spouse need to be there. Who is singer, who they can be, they combine, not alone. They have to be beside their spouse with them. So it's okay. Everyone that helped to make that music, right? The melody, and everyone that helped to make the lyrics, it's all right. You practice, you get it done. So people that are ready can already make it public. That same video, this video is already there for everyone at their own YouTube family, YouTube account, because we're not having any business right now for presentations, for games. We're going to focus on doing with people that are already there, even for theater. That's a future thing, for families to perform, practice different dances, different as a job. That is afterwards, after 4 years, not now. Okay, we're not opening any business for those people that want to work with presentations of anything. We're going to present now with our own family, our own classmates of all age groups. All right? For 4 years, everything else is canceled. After 4 years and after that's okay, we can start open according to what's already approved, with theaters already approved, right? What extra things for these people to start their job? So about 4 years or so, we're going to start. Where? Only at the 200 kilometers from the beach, right? You know, because we're gonna need some parks to present those things, right? And not at the hotel villages, desert villages, because we won't have any. Gonna keep doing the families with their classmates. All right, for all age groups, that's the most reasonable because they don't have much space there. All right, okay, very good. But they're also gonna have their presentations at their gardens, and with the year is gonna be beautiful. Inside gardens, sometimes they can do outside gardens after the wall. You know, as soon as they're beautiful and good to sit, comfortable, right? Okay, so everyone you invite, but of course they need to be married. How they're going to record if they're not married? So get everyone married, and as soon as you have everyone that was part of the creation of that music, that's okay. If a person dead is dead, right? You know, that's okay. You can get a letter from the spouse of the person that died or from the family saying, yes, we authorize you to record that song, you know, okay? All right? And so you're gonna record at your own YouTube account only what you did. I'm saying here if his dad is okay, only if that was a helper. For example, you got 2 people. Usually it's not that many, right? Of course, sorry. If you got 2 people helping the lyrics, maybe 1 or 2 did the music, right? Because some are special, they need help from others, right? They have help from others. All right, you know, so maybe you have 1, 2, 3, but this one, for example, is dead. Makes sense, get a letter because that's important, 1 or 1 from here. Get a letter from the family, right? We're not recording other people's songs, okay? The family of someone that already passed away but wrote beautiful songs at their YouTube account, they're gonna write and have 2 signatures and 2 testimonies of their family that the organization is authorized to record that song, which needed changes. For example, let's say Michael Jackson, he has, you know, 1 or 2 really beautiful songs, right? And others, right? So if you have a beautiful, you know, a person that passed away, it's okay. The family gonna post there for the organization to do. Then the organization will decide who will be doing those presentations, right? But at your own account, you can only put what you create and what you re-recording. And those here can be for the group of classmates. Then you can put at your YouTube account of your school, okay? As soon as we release the new version, so we go there and type, on YouTube we type Michael Jackson family, right? You try to find and then you go in the playlist, right? Documents for the public, for example, right? So we're gonna find this video of this document authorizing the Peace and Love International Organization to make any changes. All right, but then it's not here, you see? Because we didn't create that song, you know? So only if you create the song, you put at your own family YouTube account. If you did not create the song is from someone else, you know, this way, because we're gonna have the sentence that people can use, right, to practice, to sing, to dance, all right. Or if it's if the person passed away, all right, but then gonna be the school YouTube or the residential community YouTube account. You see the difference? All right, let's get going. Okay, very good. Now let's say a few words about this. Oh, sorry. It went away. My YouTube account. So I show you soon. Look, I got off the right place. So I'm going back and then we come back in a minute. Once we are here, let me just say something. Okay, so here's the day to use the uniform. All right? When those days will be. I delete, but it is right. I shouldn't delete. Special lunches and luncheons and dinners, early dinners on the same day. You are approved. Okay, the same group, the same people that just approved. So only dinner after winning couple have points counted and announced that need to include the afternoon participant votes from the afternoon presentation for sure at the residential community and schools because they have too many people, right? Okay, so in a few words, that's how it works. You have the morning group if you're residential community, right? Those 4 weeks and then 4 more weeks, always at the same time, always on Sunday, right? Okay, so here is 8 to 10, and here it is 4 to 6, right? Because then people already came back from their day out, and here they didn't leave yet, right? They have that, and then they eat, and then they can go to a park or somewhere. All right, so you have the morning team, the afternoon team for every place that has too many people, such as residential communities and schools. All right, okay. So at the last day for the final approval, you have papers from everyone to be counted, their votes, right? Gonna be done right there. In 20 minutes is done. Okay, people are looking, are counting, are checking right there. You know, soon after, all these 10 department directors do their last presentation. Okay? All right. Okay, so you get those papers, you count the votes, you already know which couple is the winner, and then you have to do the same thing in the afternoon and count and add. All right, and then you're gonna have the total points here, total points from the afternoon, and then see who is the winner. The one couple, the best for each department, right? For each department, okay? All right, so who is the winner couple? All right, okay, so we're gonna announce. All right, if you have them both, the final, you're not going to have a lunch that is special. No, because you're still competing. You're going to have a regular lunch and plan to have a special dinner because you have 2 groups. So it will be an early dinner. If you have those 2 groups, if your community is not that big, it's been reasonable, right? Or your school is not that big, then you're going to have everyone in the morning, right? Not schools, but residential communities. All right, what you do, you count the points only in the morning, and you don't have this part. You don't have this part here, right? So you count, and then you do the lunch. So if you have 2, you have to wait for 2, and you have an early dinner. If you have only the morning, you know, then you have a lunch. Now, for schools is different. Schools, remember I said, is every Tuesday lunchtime and every Thursday lunchtime for different groups. One comes every Tuesday, one comes every Thursday, because we need teachers and assistants to also be looking their students because they're all day at school. So this only works here or here for residential community schools, gonna work this way. Okay, Tuesday and Thursday, parents can come and attend and have an idea, right? Mini videos need to be posted online for everybody to prove. Okay, it was great. Okay, show me those 2 minutes. Okay, all right, show me some parts of these 4 minutes. Okay, actually the entire 2 minutes, the entire 4 minutes gonna be posted at the person's account to prove he was really good, better than the other. Show, prove. So you have to video record entirely these 2 minutes from everyone, and also these 4 minutes from everyone and put at their own YouTube account, family YouTube account with date, time, and Miami time for everything. And always show quick who is watching. So if the presenters here, right, people are sitting, whichever is an auditorium, or if an auditorium like that, or if it's a meetings room, whichever it is, that's not important. Important that you have, those 20 couples applying, and you have 20 couples to vote, to evaluate. That's it. That's all you need. You're not going to have the entire school, Here it's important for the last 4 weeks, right? For people to be present, but in a reasonable way. At least you have 20, okay? And family members, okay? But 20 you need. And the rest comes as it fits, because they're going to look online. Yeah, they're going to look online. And those need comment. So those need comment open for people to make their comment. Respectful and clear, objective comments. You did great on this and that. You forgot this. It's priority, They can make comments along these 8 weeks. That's fine, because the people will it's forbidden to say hi, But it's mandatory for every family to make a comment, okay? So they will see who you are. You need your proper Gmail new account, and you make a comment. Really great. And put a number if you want, right? And if you do a comment, you forgot this, you forgot that, that's you helping them. They should be grateful. This is one of priority. This is one of the main objectives. You forgot this, you forgot that. Or if it's a couple applying to be the food, department director of food, right, and gardens. All right, look, this plant, you can give a link from your own YouTube account showing this plant is native, is rich in this and that, You can give tips to the person, because they need to know many names, remember words, and know about the plants, local plants. All right, if you know names of good things for the nearby county, your own county, so you can do that. Or your continent, desert, types of trees, you show them and prove, like I did with the tababuia, you prove, look, this tree, it's raised on this country or that part of this country, so it is for sure going to work. Tababuia, I'm telling you, it's a very strong plant for center of continents, because can handle 6 months of rain almost every day in the center of Brazil. Cerrado, we call Cerrado, that type of biome. And about 6 months of dry, completely dry, not even one rain. It's about 6 months each. That's how it is in Cerrado. So tababuia can go really well and handles humidity, because they also grow here in Florida. They handle about 4 months of a lot of heat and humidity. So get your tababuia, different colors, start planting, because I'm telling you, they go good in very arid land. They're really good with sand, and they're really good with soil that does not have many ingredients, many bacteria, no compost, because in the center of Brazil is like that. The soil, it's not like Amazon, full of bacteria everywhere you go. It's not like that. And, the leaves decompose. Cerrado, look online, it's very different, very particular, but they also are awesome with sand. You see these huge trees here in Florida? They're tababuia in plain sand. So you can give tips according to your reality. I'm just giving an example, but you give them tips to help them, and they should reply, thank you. Okay? All right. So the schools is this time. And what's their time? 11 to 1. So they have 2 hours. And here too, 11 to 1. They have 2 hours. So people need to eat quickly before or after, right? So for these 8 weeks, we have to open 10:30, right? They can eat. Some people can eat, some of those teachers. Or you're just gonna make it reasonable, or both. Yeah, 30 minutes, so until 1:30. So the teachers can eat lunch before or after. They have their proper 30 minutes, wash their bowl and attend, be able to attend these 2 days, Tuesday and Thursday. Parents, because you need some parents, you need other teachers, right? No, you don't need parents. You just need 20 couples applying and 20 couples evaluating, right? Evaluating. So these 20 couples evaluating will be the other teachers, as soon as not family members. The other teachers are there already working, right? Or those that are applying to be teachers, that's fine, okay? So you need 20 applying couples, 20 evaluating couples, and you're done. If they're parents or not, they're teachers or not, do the best you can and get it done, all right? And parents, if they're going to a location, no, don't get parents that do not work there. Parents that work there is okay, because for sure you need them, right? You're gonna have for sure, 80 kids at school, right? If you're doing all this work, you need to have students. So get the own student teachers and own helpers that are also married, have 2 children. Those evaluating couples also need the basic, right? Married, have 2 children, teens, elders living with them, applying the organization, already have their YouTube account with what? Let's do with at least 40 videos. I think that's reasonable. 40? No, I think at least 40 videos. Let's do a bit more. Let's do 80. So they also need, you have exactly the same thing as this one. Need the school video, their house video, their 2 days cleanup video, everything. Their family records book videos, videos that they're doing their meetings 20 minutes after dinner every day, Monday to Friday, you see? Okay, so everybody, those 20 and those 20 need all these things, and their YouTube, 80 videos, okay? At least, right? At least, all right? Saturday garden work, they keep adding, okay? All right. So they have to have all this, I think. Let's do 80. 80, yeah, 80, because they have a lot to do. They have to record their neighborhood in bicycles. They have to record their homes from left to right. They have to record the entire community where they live from left to right. They have to record across the street, which business they have, if cars are passing. It's a lot. Let's do 80 videos. Most of them are very short. They get going. All right? Okay. Then, as soon as those 40 couples have everything, then you start counting. Week 1, 2, 3, total of 8 weeks. All right. Okay, let me see if I have anything else. So here's good, Tuesday and Thursday for schools. And here's Sundays, morning and afternoon for residential communities. Okay? All right, now for business, you can do this pattern. All the business gonna be this pattern. All right? Okay, very good. Here we are. Let's get ready. Here we have a few words about uniform. Days to use a uniform, that white uniform with collar, you know, and that's our official uniform. Okay, that's our official uniform because it's easy to make it now, everything white. It's so easy to make it on a future centuries and millennials. All our rules and guidelines for everything. It's everything for future centuries and millennials. And it's forbidden to have people checking others without being a real person. You know those people that say it was dead somewhere, but in reality they're hidden in apartments, in houses that have everything for them, just to be checking other people online, and video cameras forbidden. Everyone can check, you know, because we have people going to be checking each other, but they need a real life. They need a real family. Okay, it's forbidden. And we're going to go door by door at the center of continents. We're going to go door by door, demolish, door by door, demolish, convince, talk, move those families and demolish, door by door. And when the whole property it's already emptied, you know what we're going to do? You know, when before they start, they arrive in the morning with the dynamite to be placed at different locations. They just scan, you know, they arrive early in the morning, 6, you know, it needs to be dark. They scan for heat. You know, I don't know if they can do this during the day, but at night, I know that everyone has those machines. Every country should have those machines. They scan to see if any heat, you know, because no one gonna die. Everyone is mandatory to help, you know, because it's too easy. Oh, I wanna die. Oh, I wanna die. I'm gonna do something wrong so people can kill me. No, it's 10 years. Nobody gonna die. So it's mandatory if anybody went hidden on those places to be demolished as a homeless or because they don't have a family. It's forbidden. People need to go door by door, close the gate, and next morning they arrive early in the morning. They scan the building entirely for heat to see if they find humans, and then they place the dynamite and demolish right away, in the same day. They put in the morning and they demolish soon after everyone evacuates, of course, to the safe location. Why? So we won't give any chances to anybody put water on them or put them change position. So they arrive early in the morning, 7 a.m. They are there. They put the dynamite, they scan 6:20 until 6:40, should be dark. You know, even 6:05, 6 o'clock they can leave their home. 6:05 they can be at this location, right? They live close by. All those families live close by, or even 6:10. People can jog far away. Okay, we just need two couples, two different couples, you know, with this scanner, you know, you call heat scanner, you know, they can, from far away, they can see if anybody is there because they scan the heat, people's, you know, it's a body, right, or animal. So it's forbidden to kill anyone. Is these couples in charge, if there are 4 couples, or after, if there are 10 couples in charge of demolishing that entire location, they have to be sure they're doing their job properly. 6:10 a.m. they have to arrive there and keep scanning, checking, you know, how far this machine heats, you know, how far it goes. It goes to 100 meter, 500 meter, read the instructions. And when you're making your videos, you're gonna say, Here, I'm showing you the scanner. My machine is this and that. You show the machine in your hand. So this machine scans about this meters far away. We are here, this area is scanning. You see, it's clear, clear. The machine is working. And then test, have a person right there. Have a person. You see, I'm gonna show you the machine is working, and someone close by, 10 meters from away. This is the couple that is here with us. Now it's 6:10 in the morning. The address we are is this, that, and that, and that. City, state, country, and continent. All right, continent. Here's an improvement. Always put the continent. Always put the continent for 2 years at all family and business videos. Business including schools. Why? Because it's easy. Because some people, they don't know. Some people, they study or they went a few places, they have an idea. Some people don't even know how to read and write. Okay? So that's an improvement. All right? For 2 years. Yeah, because then we're gonna change everything, right? We're gonna change. I think the best moment to change will be no, let's do that. 4 years, you're gonna say which continent you are. 4 years, you're gonna say. All right? So up to 1 year will be the old names because we're still remodeling. No, that doesn't work. 2 years. Yeah. Up to 2 years will be the old names because people are cleaning up. They have to do their proper report, you know. So everyone north of the United States, Canada, Europe, Russia, Alaska, all these cold countries. Okay, so they have to demolish and clear up in 2 years because that's the most important thing. If you, your family, young, live close to these places, at those locations, please stay and help to clean up as soon as possible. We have to clean those places 2 years. The continent then is okay. The center of contents for big, large, huge cities, it's okay for 4 years. All right. So the changes from the old names to the new names gonna be exactly 2 years. Or in January of that second year, right? So 2 entire years from January to December. Or from the organization launching day. We will let you know. Let's do January. So it will be 2.5 years. The following January. Okay, so we have the entire 2024 and 2025. Okay, all right. So will be what? January 2026. Okay, so we have 2.5 years, and right that January, all names will be changed. Okay, so you get up in the morning making your videos of January 1st of 2026. You will already say, look, now our country doesn't call that anymore. Our country called this. Gonna be funny, right? Change the country's name in 1 day. But will be everything, we can make it funny and happy, okay? It's in our hands and we have to figure out how to do that. All right? Very good then, my friends. So let's go back here. Days you can wear your uniform, this white uniform. All right. So will be special lunch, you know, if you are this school. The winning day is that Thursday. All right. So you can have an early dinner with whom? With these 20 people that were applying, even the 10 couples lost, but maybe they were just helping anyways. And 20 other couples. So you need to set up a dinner, early dinner, such as what? I think 5 o'clock, start eating. Do a prayer, do a song, and start eating. 5 to oh, you need two eating teams, right? Okay, so yeah, 5 to 6, 30 minutes for each group to eat. Or everyone can eat together, it's not too many. All right, so will be one time. So you have 40 couples, because they work hard, even that they lost here. And those people work hard too, evaluating, comparing, looking, reading, checking all these documents, the family YouTube account. So you need to set up at the schools a place for 40 couples, okay? And their children that attend the school, right? The singles, not the married ones, just the singles, okay? Because the married ones, they're not at the school. All right, now how are you gonna do this lunch or dinner here at residential community? So if you are doing a pattern with morning and afternoon, you already know it's early dinner, so you can do also gather 4:40. This is also 4:40, you gather, you know, and people sit, and then you do 2 prayers, 2 songs, and start eating, everyone together, okay? So everyone eat together for about 40 minutes, because people are going to be talking a little bit with people close to their seats, their tables, right? That is really reasonable. So you have 40 couples, okay? But without the elders. It will be just, or the elders without the married couple. It's just the couples. Otherwise, it's going to be more than 100, right? So it's just the couples. Yes. Just the actual couple. Yeah. Okay? And their children. Teens, young adults that are not married. Okay? So for the school that we work, you know, and of course people that attend the school, done. Because if they have some, I have the elders, right? And some I have the elders at the other location. So that's okay, right? Because they're going to do, the elders going to do their testing at their own class rooms, right? To their own classmates. So that's okay. For the school, so we're talking about here, everything here is about school, okay? So what you're gonna do, you have for the school, you start 4:40 as well, you know, 4:40 you start, do what? 2 prayers, 2 songs, hold hands together, make a big circle outside, and everyone sit. All right, everyone sat down. Before they sit down, a half sit down, you know, to wait, and a half stand up to get food from those serving tables. The serving table is going to be like that, you know, and you have the same dishes one side and the other side of the table. So some people walk this way, some people walk this way. It's the same dishes, you know, we just have 4 dishes, very simple, right? 2 cooked and 2 different salads, done, okay? So as they come here, one couple go this way, one couple here, one couple there, children and teens, they're right in front of their own family, that's okay, all right? Okay, so every kid is 8 years old and older, all right? So the elders can compete, yes, but their grandchildren is the same, 4 years old and older, all right? Okay, that's where we're gonna stay right now, because they're older couples, older grandparents, but for them to have this opportunity to apply now for these first 5 years, the best as possible. The grandchild is at least 8 years old or older. Okay, all right, everyone 50 years old to, what did I say, 85, right? 85 years old, they can apply. 50 to 80 years old. By the time they finish these 5 years, they're 90. If they're healthy, you know, good mind, you know, and they talk about the organization, they know how to lead, let's give the chances to them, right? Okay, very good, let's do it. Okay, so here you arrive for 40, you know, everyone's make a circle outside of the garden, a big circle with the background needs to be buildings. Okay, put this beautiful tablecloth. It's a very special day. All special days we have to make it special, right? Okay, these 20 applying couples, they already come with the uniform. They're applying. They already come with the uniform. All right? Okay. And then we are going to tell you if we have something special for the winners, right? If they have what we're going to do. Maybe put a little collar somewhere, you know, a little ribbon on their, like on their shoulder, you know, such as, you know, so here, for example, if here's the head of the person, right? So instead of having a bow tie and then the body of the person, right? Instead of having a bow tie, maybe we can have something around the neck that comes here, you know? Yeah, that will be the best. So no bow ties, you know? Oh yeah, let's do bow tie for the man, all the men, the winners, okay? And a scarf, you know, a little scarf around, and with a little knot there, you know, and let it go a little bit more towards the lungs, okay? Here's the shoulder of the person. I think gonna look nice, right? Okay, so all females gonna have this little thing, and all the men, right? All the women, okay? All right, so that's decided. Now, what color for the winners? Let's say the people, you know, the community already gonna make those. They don't know who gonna receive yet, right? Only after counting the points. But the community gonna choose, right? They can choose what? They can choose, I think, one color for all. One color for all, or one color for each couple. Yeah, that's a good idea, right? One color for each couple. So we have clear blue, dark blue, royal blue. We have clear green and royal green, and beige and brown, and clear yellow, bright yellow. All of them, we have this bright color. The bright color, we are going to call it royal, because they're more strong. I think that's good. Instead of clear and darker, because darker is not really a positive word. Make sense? All right, so we can use royal, we can use royal brown, royal green, royal yellow, because it's easy to remember, instead of bright. Okay, we're not using bright for those special colors. So because bright, you know, yeah, let's keep like this, royal, because very clear, easy for people to understand on a future for your test, English test 2, that all these details gonna come up. We're gonna decide what's the best. But for now, it's easy to remember because people already know royal blue. So what is royal blue? It's a darker color, but beautiful. You know, it's not like this dark navy blue, you understand? So people already know what royal means. It's darker but beautiful still, okay? All right, very good. So then that's what you're gonna do for schools. All right, so you talk a little bit, you eat a little bit, 40 minutes done, you still have 20 minutes to clean up, right? and sing a song, no, not clean up, sing a song together, and then you can have, 4 families to clean up, for those evaluating, not the winners, right? And give the keys to them, and we're gonna give more details after. We're gonna be special, right? So before I start eating, maybe you give the keys to them. What else? You're gonna give those ribbons, those things to the winners. So start at 4:40. So you have 20 minutes to do a few things, and after eating you have 20 minutes to do a few more things. But the keys is given before. These laces, one color for each couple, is done before. We're gonna tell you, maybe we do a pattern for all countries, okay? So just wait. We are going to organize 10 colors for those 10 department directors, okay? All right. So we're gonna give them these ribbons and those little ribbon tie for the man, right? What else? Give them the key of the property, and few people can say some special words, So I think they're family members. Yeah. You dad was always a wonderful person. I'm so proud of you. You won this opportunity, okay? Family members that attend the school, right? That attend the school, family members, all right? So if a dad or a son is saying, the spouse will say as well, right? But now here for residential communities, the same thing. We start for 40, okay? You give the ribbons to the winners, you give the keys to the winners, and the family members say some words, right? And so we have 3 things. We need one more. Yes, you do the prayers. You do two prayers and you do 2 songs. So it's good. We have many things. All right? And then for the after eating, you have about 40 minutes to eat, right? And then you can, and during eating, remember, on special events, weddings, anniversaries, this, special day, we can talk. But you cannot talk with your food in your mouth. So you're going to eat much less. You have to remember that. Because if you're talking and eating, so you listen. While you listen, you're chewing. And then you can say some words when you don't have anything in your mouth, right? Remember to have a sip of water. So it's nothing there, right? So you can say something, right? Okay, because people don't need to eat much. The main thing is to have fun, right? Okay, but it's important to sit down instead of just walk around. I think this is a very special days. On the other days, that's okay. They can walk around and have a snack. That's different. But this is a proper meal, all right? And then you have all these things I just said here, right? All these things I said here, and then what you do, you eat and talk for 40 minutes, and you have 10 more minutes to get up, wash dishes while you're talking. Okay, then you leave the property. Who's going to stay for last is the 10 new department directors. They are the one that close the building at 6 p.m. sharp. Not before, not after. Okay? So they can do 5:55, right? And then leave the gate, or 5 or 6. Okay. Yeah, 5:55. They're gonna be too many 5s, not right. Let's do 6, because we don't want 5, 5, 5, right? That's 3 5s. They close at 6 sharp. That main doors close at 6 sharp. They activate the alarm if they have any, and close they already plan, right? And they have to make the new keys, I think, because it's still everything under there. No, they make the new keys when they assume their positions. Yeah, because they have to trust where they're gonna buy. You know, the new 10 department directors next day already gonna make a quick video, make sure everything in the same place, and already change the locks. Say we successfully change all the locks, okay? Because those 4 couples helping, they're gonna change the key of the front gate and the main front office. That's it. During these 8 weeks or even 12 weeks, right, process to get those 10 couples, right? They are 4. Trying to get 10. They're only gonna have these 2 keys, but these 10 new department directors will have a new one here, a new one here again, yes, again, you know, okay? And maybe a few others that they find important. Remember, the kitchens, the community kitchens for sky risers. So all these important places need new keys. Where they're gonna be? At the key cabinet with names and tags and a lock at the key, a lock at the office, and a lock at the building, right? So it's called a key cabinet for the new keys that the new 10 department director will buy. They will even decide if they're gonna purchase their new keys right there, the closest location, or, you know, in the same county, but in another location, all right? Or a bit, half here, half there, you know, to be smart of things we do. You don't go, you know, always right there. You rather go a little further away to purchase those new keys, okay? Because you don't know, maybe somebody's still working that location and got it, all right? Okay, so here it is. So, and about the uniform, right? We're still talking about uniform. So, okay, so if it's the final counting is lunch, like the school, so you're gonna have a special, no, you can't have a special lunch at school, will be the dinner, 440. At the residential community, 440, okay? Lunch, if you only have one group. Okay, very good now. So, these 20 department director couples already wear their uniform, and only the 10 winners gonna have something, the ribbon on their shoulder, okay? They're gonna have, the other 10 will continue the uniform. Pretty, you know, they apply, they try. And these other 20 couples here are gonna dress properly, you know, respectful, but like social clothes. All right, very good. So we did this. Number 2, this is the number 1 for the department directors only, you know, applying. Here's for the applying department director offering their presentations of 4 minutes. During the last weeks, which weeks are? Week 5, 6, 7, and 8. They already wear all those 20 applying couples, okay? Those 20 applying couples. So, yes, they already go their uniform to prove they have a flat belly, they are not obese, they are not overweight, tuck in, the same as I show you that picture. The ladies have to tuck in their shirt, and males as well, males and females. Let me see if I have here. No, I don't have here. I don't remember now, but yeah, I don't have here. Don't remember how the song is. Let me see if I find. Yeah, this one. That's our uniform. Okay? So this is the uniform.
This is a giant eyesore.
Let me see if I can jump. This advertisement here. All right. All right, this is the uniform. All right, okay. So you see there, it's tucked in for males and females. Okay, you see That's our uniform. No pockets, but yes, collar. Regular collar. Doesn't need to be too pointy, a little less than what they have here. Okay? So that is simple. And then the men, just for that, after their special day, they're gonna have a bow tie. I think that's really good, right? So let's see if we have any male looking forward. Yeah, basically is that. Okay, that's really good. No pocket, and people will already have their badge. They already work at that location, right? They're applying to, they're working at that location, right? Okay, all right, so very good. We're not going to have any of those things there. Not this gold here. We don't need that. We don't need this. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can have golden pins, right? One golden pins for people that are really approved at the collar. I think that's really good, right? Those clips that bend, maybe, instead of those pokey with a support, maybe those that bend, like, earrings that they bend, they press there. So maybe those collar, we have a little hole just for these pins. Let's see. Yeah, maybe we can keep this pin. All right, I think might be reasonable. Okay, let's see. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, they have just a t-shirt. But on this case, to look nice, I think we can do a bow tie. I think look nice, right? Instead of, have the a little piece of fabric around their neck, I think they can put a bow tie, for those special lunches and dinners. Okay? All right, very good. So let's keep going here. So we have, today 7:58, May 18th, 2023. Good idea? All right, let's keep going. Sorry, I put here in a quiet. You see how nice? That's how we are going to do. Sing strong, make good gestures, but nothing exaggerated. You see this part I just show you here? It's really good. And then they bow, you see? So that in case for us will be a male and a female. All right? I don't know what this advertisement is doing here, but anyways. Oh goodness, what is this? Okay, so these two songs, for example, they are good. We just have to take out those, like those words that in another language, and change for something else. But they are good. All those positive songs, maybe they have some sentence here or there, but we have many beautiful songs. We don't have any movies though, but songs we do. All right? So start selecting them, and talk to them, invite them to already record. All right, let's go back here to the end. So you see, people are presenting, it is beautiful. So sometimes we sing more quietly, sometimes we sing stronger. See what they're doing? So that is like, it's a movement of life, right? that sometimes we're quiet, sometimes we're strong, and make music beautiful, you know. And we have many different styles that's still positive, all right? Okay, so, and as I show you the end, look, everyone, they're singing respectfully, okay? That's how it's gonna be. We can do it with orchestra, we can do it with a choir, that's fine. You see? We are not going to have big drums like that, but maybe one plate, small. You see, they're singing beautifully. They have a good movement with the solo and the choir. They share moments. It's not just one or not only the other. You see, that is beautiful. Okay, so that is how we have to do. So if you're singing songs with your classmates, right, your teacher guiding your students, that's how you have to guide them. They're polite, they're respectful, they move around, they look the audience. You know, if it's singing like that, they move around. Now, there's other styles, circle dances, choreography, but if it's something like that, they look here and there, the audience. It's beautiful, all right? And for competing families, for any department direct, the same way as for the teachers conference, you know, go to a park, record those songs, even that's from other people, it's okay, you know, like you just a cover, you know, just put their cover, you know, but you write the name of the song, okay, and you're doing that with your family, doing that with your friends, you know, because we don't have too many songs, the organization songs yet, right? So over there, when you go look, you're gonna see some needs to be from the organization and some needs to be from other people that you can change a word or two or a sentence or two, right? Okay, so that's how gonna be respectful, polite, okay? All right, so very good. So here's more information for us, and let's keep going. So here, just want to say something. You see, any costume, clothes that is not authorized to use anymore, take them apart, you know, and use for what is useful. For example, cotton, those clothes that nuns and priests, they wear, right? We're not using black for anything, right? So if they're black, where you can put them? You can put them under the garden beds to avoid nematodes to go up, for example, or you can cover areas that you need to get humid. You know, it's like a tarp, right? You put in that to cover if it's synthetic. If it's cotton, the same way, it helps. Yes, it helps, like cardboard, it helps, you know. Cardboard is better against nematodes, yes, but that helps. Synthetic for sure helps, and cotton can help. If it's brown, so if it's black, you're gonna use in a garden bed, on a bottom, before you put good soil on the top. The soil already prepared, okay, that you sure have no glasses, you know, because we are going to work at those gardens with our hands, okay. If it's brown, because we have many monks, right, that usually use brown, or many nuns that use white costume, what you're going to do, you're going to use as possible, if it's synthetic, you know, you can't use for cleaning towels, but you can make kids' clothes, or you can, you know, there are many things you can use, such as clothes for kids, because usually they're big, large, right? Okay, and also for Muslims that they cover themselves all over, the same way, if it's synthetic or cotton, which color it is, you see if it can use or not. All right? Okay, very good. And yeah, so you can use those pieces of fabric for many things, also for boxes. You know those boxes, plastic boxes that they are open? So let's say you get many donations. Instead of purchasing this fabric, so the soil won't run away when get moist, so you can plant the food on the top of those boxes, you can use those fabrics here, because you're gonna avoid the soil to don't go out. You don't need to purchase special fabric. You can use the synthetic fabric, you know, for those that you hold more water, use synthetic. And for those that need the soil to clear, you use cotton, because the cotton will leak more the water, all right? So synthetic to hold more water, cotton to let go the water, all right? Okay, very good. Here we are with more updates. All right, so number 2, repeating very quick, applying department direct, offering their presentation of 4 minutes. All these 20 couples from week 5 to week 8, yes, what they do? They wear that white uniform, this white uniform. All right, number 3, at those 2 holidays, special holidays, January 1st, November 11th, for everyone, all families of this planet Earth. Okay, so they will have an activity and then lunch. Lunch can be 2 or 4 teams. Okay, they're very special. They encounter with others. They don't do it their own small things. They do this for the entire building, you know. It's a very special day. Some go to the park, some stay there, you know, and people will do where they are in charge of, you know, they stay there, they don't go out. So if they're in charge of the residential community, you know, they don't go out to the park, right? On these festivals, they are right there. It's important for them to be right there, okay? They go to parks in other moments, the same as the park. On that January 1st, you know, and November 11th, if they are in charge of parks, city and county parks, or state national parks, because we're going to have those as well, right? They are not going to stay at the party here. They can look online afterwards. They can even join some, you know, plannings, what they're doing, how they're doing, but they're going to stay where they are. The same as for business owners, right? If they sell clothes, thrift stores, on those 2 days are special days. They have to be where they are, you know. Here they don't need the lunch. Can be like more snack type, because probably will be less people working, right? But places that are big, they sell food. The park as well, to offer meals. Yeah, they can offer meals and snacks in a separate location, and people can sign up which one they want, right? And everywhere for those 2 days, what we do, we're going to have 2 hours of games, presentations, a combination. Presentation from whom? From groups that can apply, schools, elders, you know, high school can present at parks as well. Okay, people that live close by, of course, for them to walk. So it's 2 hours of presentations, a combination, whichever is the most reasonable. Winter, if it's cold, what you do? You play more, right? Walk around, move around, right? And if it's hot, you sit and watch, right? So reasonable according to the location you are, okay? Because you don't want everybody freezing for 2 hours just watching. Make games, you know, if it's cold, you make games, all right? And a combination, you can also do games and watching for a group of people, and the other group gonna do the other way around, all right? Every park have the morning 2 hours and meal, lunch, and in the afternoon 2 hours and early dinner. Early dinner need to be about 4 or so, right? So 6 o'clock, the last bus will pass at the state, national parks, okay? 6 o'clock, the last bus. all right? And people gonna sign up properly, okay? Will be really organized, you know, so the state and national parks can have 2 or 4 buses, you know, they don't need too many people. The main thing is to make it happen. You know, if you can afford at the parks, because the school's already organized, we already said the parents need to go in the morning, afternoon, they walk around, see some presentations, watch their children's artwork and notebooks, and they listen to their teachers. A few words what they did, a few words what they're gonna do next few months, and then they go home, right? They sign in when they arrive, they sign out. Those special sign in, sign out need to be kept by the office and also video record. All right, very good. For state and national parks, it's a little different. You know, they need to go in buses, right? So it's okay. If you can afford 2 buses or 4 buses, you can't have 3, but 2 it's okay, or 4. You know, and then you're gonna offer what? Snacks or meals to people that can fit on those buses. The main thing is to make it happen. You don't have much food yet. You're not so organized yet to monitor too many people. All right? You need at least, right, 10 of the 10 families, approved families, and 10 more for your first meeting. That's okay. You know, 10 guests family, right? So your total of 20. For the first festival, it's okay. All right? For the first festival, it's okay. And then the second, and then for sure, instead of 20, and then you can fit 40. And you plan ahead the bus, because, you know, people can't go to state national parks just by walking, right? Usually they're much further. So they pick up people who? The best points, right? Okay, so that's what they're gonna do. For state and national parks. All right, okay, so number 3, at those holidays, January 1st, November 11th, for everyone at their own location, they're leaders, they're the owners, residential community, parks, okay, business owners, schools, right? Here, schools. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4, okay, at all seasonal festivals. Okay, at all seasonal festivals. So we have what? The seasonal festivals. So here's an improvement. You know, here for January 1st, then they're gonna be 6 days they will be out. Yeah, we're gonna evaluate that a little better, but already organize yourself, yes, to make this happen. Okay, at all seasonal festivals, and January and November. Okay? All right? You stay at your own location. Yeah, because January 1st will be the day we start. Remember, the day we start, we celebrate 1 year, 2 years of our work, the 10 department directors. Yes, we do that. Yes, family too. So I guess we're going to need 2 more to be 8, a better number, right? Or just take this day out and keep the seasonal festival January 1st, and then it's going to be a total of 5. So we're going to let you know, total of 5 or total of 8, okay? But be ready to start like that. Okay. And for November 11th, 2023, we're going to let you know if you're doing state and national parks or not, okay? Because it's going to be recent, so you just keep in mind to pay attention. All right, number 5, special event from own location. All right, what are those? Schools, university, graduation day. So which other, the end of the 2 years graduation for this first team that the headquarters are training, you know, for those first couples coming to our conference, and people all over the world that will catch up and be part of this first 2 years university course. It's a university life renovation university course. It's a 2 years course. So we're gonna have those 194, from those 194 couples, you know, hopefully we can get them all for these first 2 years, because, you know, they work hard to be here. They have many, many points above any other couple. And in a reasonable time, they were the first ones, right? Okay, so we're gonna train them at the location, the headquarters location. We're gonna decide where we'll be. You know, we have some ideas, but we didn't even decide for security reasons, right? We're not telling anyone. It's gonna be United States or Brazil. This we know, but we don't know anything else, right? Okay, south of United States or northeast of Brazil, but we don't know if we're going to be within those 200 kilometers or not, as soon as in a safe location, because we have to care, be responsible for those families. Okay, so for every special day, that's okay, but not for such as anniversary. They can use, the male can use as a wedding clothes, that's okay, right? And you know, they want to have the ribbon, right? Because they're just getting married. If they're getting married, what happened? They don't have the ribbon. But if they're celebrating anniversary and they are one of the 10 department directors, they can wear this color, the ribbon. You know, the bow tie for males and the little scarf for women. All right? Okay, so that's the number 4, all seasonal festival. Number 5, special events. Okay, so if it's school graduation, the school team, 10 department directors. If it's a company special end of semester lunch, you know, so if you do in June, right, you can do May or June, or you can do November or December, but not both, right? For now, because we don't need that many, right? So choose one and you invite. Who are you going to invite? I think 10 other families, right? The one with most points. You don't want huge families, huge parties. So 10 families already who? The department directors, right? So you're going to get the other 10 that work at that facility. You know, the other 10 couples with their family, no more. Okay? And if you have 80 employees, it's a school, 100, 200, you're going to get the best, right? Make sense? Okay, very good. You choose according to what? To points, because everything now we are doing with points. It's not because your best friend, it's not because, you know, your teen is dating the other teen. No, it's in points. Okay, everything we're gonna do is in points, not best friend, and not family members or siblings-in-law, family-in-law. Okay, so that's how we're gonna use our uniform. And I'm also gonna tell you how we can do change some music lyrics. So that's coming up next. All right, let's get ready, and we see you soon. Okay, I'm going to show you here quick how you make your video. So you get the paper like this and you start on the top left. You write, you see here, you write your last video, the minutes right here. And you put there, always you write last. So you know this video, my last video here was 27:47. Okay, you write that word last. On the top, you write which video it is. That's your title. This was my video 40. Okay, a little out of the place, but you put right here. I wrote something else here just to remember. All right. And then you're going to look at your camera. You're going to add. So as I did here. Keep going, keep going. All right. So this was your first video here. That was your first video. Okay? All right. But when you edit and add them to the video maker, you make them this way, right? So you start with the last. So this one comes here. This one comes here. This one comes here. Makes sense? This one comes here. You add them. So you just add this way, they're gonna automatically go to the right location. Of course, I'm explaining this only for people that never did that before, because people that know how to do it, they already know, right? Okay, so some are short and some are longer. And then you have a short, a long, okay? Because you make it this way. Put here the title as I'm doing recently. You know, it's one title and you put, narrow down a little bit so you're sure the sides won't be cut, and you put that same exact title for all the videos until the end. If you go on Video Maker, I'm gonna explain when I have another cell phone here, Griffin's cell phone to help, but when you put them on Video Maker, what's gonna happen? You know, you have the title for the entire video. You just click this point saying till end, you know, and you click this arrow, automatically gonna be the same title until your last minute right there. You see? Okay, very good. So that's how you do it. All right, so rarely videos can have editings like this, because when you're doing your own house, your own business, you work, you know, it's entirely your presentations, entirely everything, entirely. Okay, what you have to practice is if you're gonna record like horizontally or vertically. Horizontally I think is the best for every cell phone. Okay, but you practice. And if you have to record the street, it's okay, you make two views this way, closer to your feet, right, closer to you, and then one, you know, the rest of the street, you know, a view here. You just have to practice so you're sure that you record everything. But if it's too hard, that's fine. Do it vertically according to this, if this is too much, right? So let's say you have buildings here. For sure you cannot do it, even with twice. So already do this twice, but vertically. So for everything, practice a little bit, just for a few seconds. Well, we are practicing here. Now we are recording vertically. Yeah, of course, it's going to be obvious, but people are going to be sitting with you, your teens or elders or spouse. They can hear those things. They know what you're doing. Oh, now we are checking. Have your 20 minutes meeting after dinner. Okay, now we are recording this with the cell phone horizontally, and here's vertically, right? And then you decide which videos you're going to do this way, which videos make sense, right? To really record what is needed, okay? All right, very good. So that's what you do, you know, but you are going to edit short videos if you're the 10 department directors, and I'm going to do an overview of festivals, special events, the organization launching day. So what you're going to do if you are department director? So you have the first planning day, the last planning day, maybe you have many here between, you know, emails, you're going to show a little bit emails or the meeting themselves. And then the morning's activities such as presentations, a few seconds from each, morning activities, games, you know, and then lunch. And then you're going to do what? Afternoon presentations, afternoon games, closing prayer. Sorry, I forgot the opening prayer of the day, right? And then the 10 department directors doing what? Waving. Hey, how you doing? It's like I do all the time, right? You're going to do the same way, but you're going to show everybody, hi, here we are. And you always say what? The location, complete name, address, city, state, country, and continent. So now we're doing continent for everybody. All right, so let's go quick here. Let's go really fast because time is passing. We have a lot to cover. All right, meals. Remember, you need food for 2 years, dry food for 2 years. Protein is dark beans or lentils, dark lentils, okay? All right. And the other things, of course, the best as possible, fish, meat, the chickens, eggs, all right? But remember that. Okay, as families start moving, you're going to share, right, what you still have, but you have to make a plan. For coffee, and you give priority for people, everyone 50 years old and older, that is addictive to coffee itself or something else. If they want, it's fine. Elders with health problem related to circulation, because the coffee can help with circulation. And you can also offer cocoa, with just pour hot water on the top. The coffee is boiled twice, remember that, okay? The first time just for 2 minutes or so, right? And for the second time, you can do 4 or 5 minutes. All right, okay. So you have the meals plan, you count, you divide, for everything, for salads, for beans, chickens, you divide according to how much you have. You got more donation, and then you can recalculate. We are going to have, yes, I'm here, recalculation things, that's okay. All right, when you're really leaving, then you can be in tents or those hotels, small hotels, whichever you have. You need to have, a stove. You need to have those basics, right? And you can carry the chickens with you. You can have those trailers, right? The chicken houses trailers, right? So with a pickup truck, you can bring 2 trailers, or they have their driving seat. Yeah, no pickup truck. They're driving. No, they need the truck because they're not, right, they're connected. Okay, so, and one for the plants, remember? So they have a trailer for the chickens, a trailer for the plants, and the last family is going to move like that. Or they are in railroad tracks and they have trailers that is appropriate for chickens, appropriate for plants, and as they move, they, if they're building new railroad tracks or if they're demolishing, this work and will be made for them in trailers, right? Train trailers. Very good. All right, let's go quick now. For tornadoes, hurricanes, fires, flood, a crisis in borders of countries, train wrecks and bombs and tsunami. My friends, the first thing is prayers. The second thing is just to be careful, right? So people already know, as I said, for tornadoes, hurricanes, they already know what happened. They start praying, and praying is strong. For fires, it won't happen. Nobody gonna have things related to fire at home. No matches, no candles, no those lamps with oils. We're gonna use proper electricity with solar panel. So for the first 4 years, we really have that and not any other way. On the future, we're gonna let you know, because bulbs are not really durable for millennials. So we're gonna figure out how we're gonna bring electricity for what we need. We're gonna use oil from plants in lanterns, or how we're gonna do, but we're gonna tell you afterwards. For now, this 4 years, it's only light bulbs in ceiling, no table lamps, no floor lamps with wires. All this is not needed, okay? All right, so actually only at the ceiling. If they're demolishing, those trailers people are going to be living, and then they have the light, maybe very exception is for flashlights, but not with lamps with oil in it. You understand the difference? It's forbidden to have anything at home related to fire. Lighters, all forbidden, okay? Who gonna keep them? For special needs, let me think. Yeah, nobody, because the state and national parks gonna already do their cleanup, You know, they already do this. They control fire and get it done. You know, during those 2 days, you know, they have those 2 days, they have to finish everything. After that, they are not going to burn anything to make those rows for new planting, because some state and national parks, they're gonna need some fire, right? That's reasonable. So let's say the state park is like that, right? So they need to introduce what's mandatory to introduce natives, different natives, and not just keep naturally, you know, those type of trees or that. We're gonna introduce other types to make that ecosystem strong. What you're gonna do? You're gonna make rows for the trucks to go, come back, go, come back, go, come back, right? In a reasonable way. Maybe it's a little different, the pattern. But you're gonna make trails that the water truck can pass. And when they pass, one time they always can water the left, entirely, even that they have to come back again and again. But first, always left of the same road, right? We have plants on both sides. You see there? Okay, and then they do the entire thing on the right side. So they know, you know, they're doing left. Come back, get more water. Left, come back, get more water. Left. Okay, they finish the park. Now they start everything again on the right. The same for counties that are finishing up, you know, because they have those lands that are already gonna have trees growing and some other maybe still gonna be demolished. The same way they visit here. So for example, they have the county. So they visit this neighborhood, this, that, and what they're gonna do? Roads. A route. They have a route to follow. Okay? They have a route. And people that live close by can help with a plant or another. But when the entire area it's reasonable to bring a water truck, all counties of the whole planet need water trucks. They can even share, you know, 2 water trucks for 2 counties, you know, over and over. Okay? And water every day if you need, water every other day if you need. Do your prayers for rain if that is possible. Okay? All right. So, talk about fire. I talked about tree planting, the route of state park, national parks, and counties. Okay? For tsunami won't happen because we, all families of this planet Earth, have to pray for our planet. Okay, so all the volcanoes will be calm, you know, nature is calm and happy, God is calm and happy, okay, and focus on the positive. All right, we are not going to have tsunamis on planet Earth anymore. We pray. No bombs, no train wrecks, no border crisis. We are one nation. Nation of what? Of 84 countries, but we are one humanity. That's how we have to say. We are one nation, one humanity. Yeah, one humanity, okay? And we are 84 countries. The last one is going to be only 84. All right? Very good. Okay. All right, let's see what else. Always, when you're starting something, remember, you want to be the 4 and then you want to be part of the 10 or just help the 10 couples. What you have to do? Invite first who wants to join your work. That's the first thing. Have at least those 4 families. Your family, you need support from your children, your teens, your spouse, the elders. Start with you. Okay, because you need to be a good family as well. If you're to give your example, right? You can already start talking here. The elders, for example, doesn't live with you anymore, but you're already talking to them. You know, they're just waiting for that weekend to come or finish their work or finish the semester. You know, whichever is their reality. Or maybe you are waiting for that semester to finish, right? Okay. So first you invite families that you believe, you talk a little bit, you talk a bit more, you see they're interested, okay, then you get the 4. And then you help the 10 to happen, or you are one of the 10, you're applying. Okay, let's go quick, let's see what else. So management of all sites will be what? 5 couples in the morning and 5 couples in the afternoon. During vacation months, January and July, 5 couples stay, 5 couples go out. Okay, so we need at least 2 in the morning, at least 2 in the afternoon, okay? And looking the business, because business is still open, business don't close, right? If it's reasonable, right, they close. I mean, they are open. So the other 3 couples, so at least 2 here and at least 2 there, right? Makes sense? And then they change. It's 2 weeks for each, okay? And yeah, 2 years, 2 weeks vacation. All right, they still making their reports and everything in a simple way, because they don't have everyone with them. But what happened? How many customers you have at the restaurants? How many people came to the summer camp or winter camp? You're still offering activities, okay, to help out the parents, right? And the city to move as well. So on the streets, all the counties, if they notice that people are still traveling and they already announced, the government leaders already announced that it's not authorized to have family vehicles anymore, the only exception is for bicycles, manual bicycles, not electric. Scooters, skateboards, those are okay, manual, right? So if they see maybe cars or motorcycles still coming, they threw that thing on the floor, they hide behind a tree or something. So this person, right, that have this tire shredder, so they threw, there's a way to do it, look online, they threw, so the motorcycle is coming, and once see this person, this man holding this thing, the woman is behind another tree filming, for example, because you get points for doing anything to make people to listen, to do proper things. So if it's already announced, the day already passed, as I said before, right? You give the days, all right. So your wife is behind a tree, you, the man, hold the thing and you threw. It's like a rope, but is about 10 centimeters tall, and it's all around. Whichever the thing goes, all around that rope, have very sharp things, so it's like a rope, and you threw or you inject. I don't know how they do it, they inject. So that shredder covers the entire road, a small road, and that motorcycle, it's gonna explode right here after passing on this thing, okay? All right? So you already told the population, already did that, so we have to do those things, right? Or for highways, traveling highways, people are not going to travel without authorization. If they still authorized, okay, where are you coming from? Show your documents, please. That's normal. Maybe a family have a truck, wants to go to the beach, they already got their place. All right, show your documents, who you are. Show back on the truck, make sure it's not people there, it's just their own house belongs. That's okay. It's a moving truck, it's all right. But they're gonna have signs, show your documentation, all right? So the family leaves the truck, and those people in charge might be the 10 department directors of important locations such as highways. Yes, do it, because for sure they're gonna stay there for more than 5.5 months. Make sense? All right, we need at all these important tolls, they have to stop at the toll, give their paperwork, give a little money. Yes, they have to help, but instead of get the money to maintain and pay the state or private companies. They're going to pay already to the 10 department directors to help what? To demolish that highway, right? Or travel roads, okay? All right. So you get that money and you have an account for that. On a future going to be in points, right? Okay. That family show their documentation, where they're going, the most important is where they're coming from, a few documents from that, and where they're going to. So that includes the school, the job, the house, and food and water. That's the basic, where they're getting. So they need to prove those things they got at the new location. All right, they can pass, no problem. Okay? All right? And if it's not, if they didn't prove, right at the end. So here's the toll, right? Usually they have a bigger building here, right? So the cars stop at the middle, right? That's how they stop right there in the middle and talk to a person, or they just scan their card, right? Okay, the same way they can be talking to someone, they don't even know who it is for security reasons, instead of putting glasses with gun proof, right? Rifle proof. No, they just can use the microphone. Okay, may I help you? Yes, we are coming from this city, this county, this state, and we are moving to this place. Okay, what is your YouTube account? Okay, gonna say the name. Just a minute, please. We are checking. They wait there and check documentation, where they're coming from, documentation, where they're going to, and then the person in charge of doing this, the receptionist that's not going to be really here, gonna be in a building close by, right? Okay, say thank you so much, and take pictures. That video, that conversation is recorded, is a video, is recorded. Who gonna keep? This YouTube account. The toll, the paying toll already exists in many countries. All right? Okay, so they're gonna pay also according to the size of a truck. Reasonable. So we got many trucks bringing cars to recycle at the beach, for example. Or we are having many trucks that will be bringing thrift items. Okay, they pay a little less for the same size of truck that is what? With new clothes, right? Because they can sell for more afterwards, they can sell for less. Okay, so everything gonna be reasonable. Until the organization launching day, what you gonna do? Charge the regular price. Okay, and as soon as you have the 10 department directors, probably will be after the organization launching day, then gonna be in points. You just look online. Okay, look online. And people traveling, those trucks here traveling, those families, they need to check online, have an idea if how they're gonna be paying those points everywhere for everything, for food, anything. Okay? All right. So let me repeat. People moving, they need to place at their YouTube account documents where they're coming from, prove how many, say how many, have a video. They're just gonna, before they travel, so the people checking don't even have to go to playlist. For sure gonna be the last 2 or last 4 videos you just download, right? Okay, so where you going to? The same way you have that short video. Okay, just put online, repeat. You can repeat the same video. If you have a video, of the you have here video you made. Let's say you made your video, okay, maybe a month ago, with everything where you live, proving where you live. Then you make another video where you going to. Okay, no problem. You come here, you get your cell phone, record a little bit of this video, a little bit of this other video, and make this traveling, moving day video. For this person that works right here, you're not even going to see the person at the window. Okay, we are going to use only microphones, all right? If it's actually a person there, so probably going to be sitting on the floor. If they don't have another way to do it, that person sits on the floor but it's protected, okay? To avoid problems. They see a car coming, all right, they sit on the floor. They're protected, all right, against anybody in case happens, you know, to come and shoot, okay? And the cabin usually is big. They can be a little more this way, that way, or usually they have another location. Everyone gonna be in a place that it's not really here, because those are highways, okay? And people that pass in a hurry, that the lift, you know, gonna be down. They're gonna have their tire shredded. Done. That's how you're gonna do it, okay? And if you don't have the shred, because usually they have 20, right? They have really many windows, right, for people to go and pay. And in some countries, they already have the pass. You know, some of them are on the right side, some of them on the left side. So if you're going this way, right? So usually it's this or that is the one you pass. You don't have to stop. You just have that sticker on your car, and automatically connects, you know, some of them by the barcode connected to satellite, whichever they do it, you know, they don't even have to stop. They can go in regular fast speed and get charged properly, and they don't have to stop. But we cannot do this. That's forbidden, okay? That's forbidden. For the tolls, you know, we have to start this. So if you can attend 2 families at a time or 4, okay, all the others gonna be closed down with what? The shredder, tire shredder, tire shredder. Yes, do it, okay, do it. All right, because that's the only way. We have to do something, right? If you don't have a better one, make one. Make a trench, 10 centimeters trench, put cement, put all the nails facing up, you know, very sharp ones, you know, put them up, different heights, some small ones, some short ones, some taller ones, right? And make a little bit towards where the people are going. Some of them really, you know, this way, all right, where people are coming, going that way. So you put the nails a little bit this way, right? For sure gonna get the tire that's coming, okay? All right, so just make one, let it dry, and attend the people, you know, the other ones. Make sure you put the signs ahead, you know. Scanning is not available anymore. You have to stop at the toll, okay? You have to announce what's going on, you know. Make a big sign so people can see, right? Okay, announce them 2 times. Very bright panels, yellow, bright yellow on the back, and then you can write in royal blue or royal brown, okay? All right, so they know, and you put the red mark, and they should be good, right? You make yourself. It's needed, you make yourself. Make it work and make details according to the type of tires you think will come for big cars, small cars, trucks. Some are thick, some are not. Make and put, let it dry, and done. Okay, very good. So we already covered that. Let's see what else we have to cover. I think basically it's like that, you know. We already talked about the stretching classes, right? That will come with running, jogging, pool, swimming, whichever, yoga. All right, for trauma we already talked. We never focus. We listen a little bit, but we never focus on a problem. We focus on what's positive for people to forget the problem they had before. Okay? All right. So cell phone, every married couple in all countries need a cell phone, even elders, to practice, okay? But not until they get married, only after marriage. They cannot keep a week, 2 weeks, 5 weeks. Oh, I'm gonna marry in 2 weeks. Up to 2 weeks, I think, is reasonable, right? Up to 4 weeks. Or you're really getting married. Okay, you're 22 years old. All right, then you can keep. Up to 4, no more. Okay, you give them or sell them, then you buy another one, or you get another one for free. Or you keep with the teachers. Here, teacher, I'm not married. Yeah, that's the right way. So, no 4 weeks. Wrong. It's on the notice day, because we don't want young adults having cell phone and do anything against their parents or talking to people in the middle of the night, okay? Notice day. They don't sleep with their cell phone anymore. Every young adult need to turn them in to their parents, and parents need to lock them, or to their teachers. Can be the English teacher. They just reset the phone, no information, no pictures, nothing's there, right? Okay? All right. To be reasonable, okay? And of course, it's forbidden to sneak and get from parents the phone, right? And for the teachers can use for themselves when they have classes, and for others in other moments. And after the marriage, next day, they can pick up their phone. Okay, so we're gonna have satellite even at the desert, right? Because everywhere we have electricity and what? Satellites, we can have internet. All right, done. So even at the desert, we're going to have satellites, electricity, and internet. We can make internet with those two things, right? Okay, so response for anything, what you're gonna do? The best you can to help, to cooperate, make things happen. Coordinators cannot read minds. Teachers cannot read minds. We are really good. Good teachers are really good, right? But you have to be clear with your question. Clear with something you don't understand. Raise your hand if you have a question. That's okay. The teacher gonna make a pause on appropriate moment. Maybe you stay with your hand up for a minute or so. That's okay. All right, because the teacher maybe is completing that subject, and you're gonna raise your hand also in appropriate moment. You can, keep that question in mind, but don't interrupt the teacher. But do not bring questions home. Ask. Don't be afraid. You're the one that knows the least in any age, Ask that question, because maybe if you have that question, other people of that same class, other students, of your same class have that same question, didn't think about. Don't ask before or after. Ask in class. Of course, if it's related to the subject. Things that are not related to the subject, you can ask for the last 5 minutes of the class. Okay, teacher, excuse me, I have a question that's not related. Can I ask now? It's already about 5 minutes. That's the right way. Okay, so you're reminding the teacher, already saying it's not related. Yes, sure. Okay. Last 5 minutes of every class. Yoga, running, jogging, swimming, school, adult education, English, organization departments. All right, let's keep a pattern. 5 minutes before the break, of course, right? 5 minutes before the break for non-related questions, but part of that same, to be reasonable, right? If it's a question related to the body, muscles, okay, to the proper teachers, right? Workout teachers, right? Okay. All your ears, every even day, business day, or even Monday, Wednesday. Okay, we don't need to talk about this right now. All right, my friends. So here we are. It's Goiana Ferreira from Florida. We see you soon. Let's get ready. One thing I was not really clear, it's about the coffee. All right. So if you have a lot, okay, Always. Everything is for 2 years. According to the number of people, you're going to use 1 tablespoon. Okay, 1 tablespoon. It is regular, bigger spoon. Okay, and we have proper measurement. You're going to see. All right, if you don't have too much, you're going to use a half tablespoon. All coffee is going to be made twice. You cook 2 minutes for the first time you're using that coffee. And you boil 4 or 5 minutes after start boiling, of course, right? That second time. First time you're using that powder. Second time you're using that powder. So you can have 2 teams having coffee in the morning, all right? And you're gonna have 2 other teams having coffee in the afternoon. Because we are not using that with the meals. So we agree that we're gonna do like late morning away from breakfast or after lunch, maybe, after 2 hours or so, because not with meals. Because coffee is acidic and is strong. We don't want to go to the stomach. The stomach is processing things from the salad and vitamins and minerals and omega and good oils. You did a huge effort to make those positive meal with colorful salad. And then if you get the coffee, you're gonna break a lot of the good items. So you just do far away. So 2 hours after. That's the best. After breakfast or after lunch, okay? Because then it's still, elders, for example, they can get their coffee when they get up, after nap, So who is the coffee for? 50 years old or older. All right. If a person was addicted with drugs and was smoking and said, can I have coffee? Yes, go ahead and give coffee to that person. And then they're going to do it, their points, at the Peace app. But you helped someone that needs. Because they already, if they can't have sugar, it's even worse, right? If they can have sugar, the person already going to say, right, it's better to have sugar. But if they're diabetic, some people, 40-something, they're diabetic. Some even kids are diabetic. So you're going to help someone that needs help, okay? But you're going to make a plan. All right, how long you believe? 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and no more, right? Because that person should be fine with, if they're married, their spouse, they make love, they dance, they sing, they have family happy together. So make a plan up to 4 weeks. Maybe the person can even say 2 or 4. No more, no less. I think that's reasonable, okay? Because the person are taking away many things and maybe they want, coffee is good, they feel good, it's something they have, right? And everyone, you're gonna give to everyone the best you can, right? Eggs, everyone needs to eat 2 or 4 eggs a day. Those people that are needed, many times they're missing some nutrients on their diet. Give them 4 eggs. If you have 4 eggs, give them eggs. All right? 2 or 4 a day, right? So you can make a plan. All right, everyone gonna have 2 eggs if the person is healthy, and 4 eggs for the unhealthy. All right, make a plan. You can do that for 2 months. It's fine. Do it. Help the ones that need. Where these 2 eggs gonna come from? I don't know. From your own community, or one from the school and one from the residential community, right? Whichever you're gonna figure out. Where those 4 eggs gonna come? Also, you're gonna figure out, right? If they can have 2 at their community and 2 at their job or their school, okay? But help people that aren't healthy with eggs and coffee and chocolate, cocoa powder. The same way you get a half tablespoon, you see, for each person, okay? And then get a half cup of hot water. So you're gonna fill it up, that cup, okay? So like I did here, all right? So you put like that, and then you add a half of hot water. So you're preparing this tray, right? With all these 10 cups or 20 cups, whichever is your reality. Hot coffee, cocoa in powder. All right, a half cup is hot. So, and then you mix the cups, and then you just put some cold water on the top. So they're gonna have it a little warm, right? And then you serve right there where? At this counter. You know, you have your kitchen, then you have a counter. You put the tray right there, everyone get their own, right? And sit down, or you go around. The kitchen's right here in this apartment, right? You go to the cafeteria, it's the living room with the dining room. It might be a long thing, or it might be a shape like that, you know. So you put at the table, people already know who is the people drinking coffee, and who is the people taking cocoa. Where as soon as possible, if they're not addictive anymore, you stop the cocoa, give coffee only for the elders that still need the most. Why? Because keep the coffee for winter, right? Because some elders, they get too cold, they can't run, you know, and some people still in cold areas. Even that's not these countries that I keep saying all the time. Some places are cold. The desert gonna be cold, you know. Like even São Paulo. São Paulo, you know, it's a tropical country, right? But it's cold because the country is huge. It's like United States. Florida is warm all the time, but go to northern, central and northern states. It's cold. So keep those coffee for winter. Soon as they don't need, they are healthy, and then you stop and you keep saving, because until you harvest coffee, my friends, you need a lot of coffee, right? A lot of beans, and process them, you know. So if you have coffee, be smart and save. Use only for what's really needed when really needed. People start to get good, make less, you know, if it's a problem or not. As I said, addiction or bad circulation, yes, it's very good. And cocoa the same way, it's good as to help, you know, with the minerals, vitamins, you know. It's just one more different thing. No sugar. If you're preparing, you know, some, you know, that you believe, you know, you can put a little sugar for the first 2 weeks or so, just for them to get adjusted, but no more. 2 weeks, the least as possible of real sugar, right? Or stevia. Stevia is okay, we can use, all right? Always use the worst first. The sugar, most powdery sugar, use first. All right, so this is clear, very good. We got this clear as well, right? Everything I said here posted. I'm posting now, May 18th, 2023. Today is Thursday, my friend. Let's get going, let's get ready. So let me show you. I made this because, you know, it's reasonable according to our reality of this week. Remember that coconut oil I always purchase from this store close by called Big Lots, but this time something happened. It's not real coconut, so I return, I show you the videos, and now we're already doing this. It's good because we use this also for my life proof of living, right? Because that's important for every family to do that. So here it is. That's the day I purchased, you know, the refined coconut oil, and today I return it. So you're gonna do the same. Remember, I made this video a long time ago. You always gonna circle the time, the day. If it's a number, you're gonna write the month in English, so you circle, because some countries the other way around would be 18th of May. So you write, the month on the top and circle, okay? That's how we're gonna do it. And then the other thing, you do the time, all right? You do the time, you're there. And basically it's that, the total, how much I got back, almost $6 went straight to my account. I use debit card to purchase a half, but the lady returned everything on a debit card. For me, was good because we have to use only the debit card. I'm taking money just to make movement in my account to prove I exist, but soon I'm gonna stop that, So I take a little bit out of money, put it back, and make those things like you saw. I went to Walmart twice, the last 2 weeks. And I pay a little bit in my debit card and some in cash just to make this movement. Because I'm also going to the bank, as I told you. Take out, put back, things like that. Pay my rent with money order just to have proofs, receipts. Okay, so this is just from today. I purchased coffee, the Sumerian coffee, organic coffee. That's how much I paid. So what you're gonna do in every receipt, you can ask your students exactly this way. And they have to answer together and slowly. You write the name of the month if it's written in numbers. All right, you do that. What else I have to do in every receipt? Circle the time, If they don't say AM or PM, you put there 8:41 AM. You just write. That's the two things. What else I have to do in every receipt? Related to price, You have to circle the price, okay? The total price. So it would be here, total price, because some countries charge taxes even on food. Some countries, most countries, I believe they don't. All right, so that's how you're gonna do it. All right, and if you pay with card, where's the card numbers? And related to the card, what I have to do, you have to circle your card number. I'm sorry, but I can't find here. You see, I paid 90 cents, total purchase, reference. You see, I don't see my card number. Usually they come many numbers like that, and the last number of my real card. It's 901. Do you see this number here? 901 is not here. Oh well, I should complain. Because you should have all the zeros, and at the end you should have 901, but they don't. They have to say debit card, the last 4 digits. Yes, you have to say that, okay? So you just say a word related to the month, what I have to do, and your student's gonna answer. You have to write the name of the month if it's written in a number or if it's not written. What related to hour, what I have to do, you check if it's already written AM and PM. If it's not, you write it yourself. You don't have to write this, just circle and write AM or PM. Related to the debit card, what do I need? You need to have the last 4 digits related to your debit card. Related to the total, what I have to do, you have to circle the total amount and the word total. All right, here it is. Very good. All right. And related to the receipt of the month, what you have to do, everyone is to do, you need to write the receipt number. If it's 6, 7, 8, you need 2 per week. of that month. 2 receipts per week, even that you purchase little something, a pencil, a lemon, a fruit, okay? A little something is fine. You need 2 per week. All right. When you're doing your little checkpoints afterwards, what you do, every Sunday, you do a quick report. Oh, this is this video, this receipt. We are done for the week. We got 2 for this week, and of course you're gonna say which week it is. All right, my friends, let's get ready. We see you soon.